Doing this video with the hopes of kind of showing you what it is that I'm selling on the website. And if you're looking for like more about me as an artist or about the process of me actually painting, this isn't that video. Follow me on social media if that is what you're looking for. But this one here, if you're looking at these paintings online and you're thinking to yourself, what does this look like? What are the practical builds? What is the quality of this? Hopefully I'm going to answer that question with this video here. So just kind of diving in, I have a couple of paintings right here in front of me. So this one here is, I did this last month and I've been kind of sitting on it for a bit because I wanted to do this video. So you can see that it is painted on wood, and those back and sides of wood as well. And I build these myself. So I cut a piece of just regular plywood that I find at the hardware store. I try and find the flattest pieces I possibly can, and then I adhere the little back and sides as well. And I find this really nice because if you ever want to like hang it on the wall, of course, you can just do so by putting a nail in the wall, and there isn't too much more to it. You can just let it hang on that, and it's quite secure. These are pretty tough. You can also lean it up against things, which I find I do a lot in my house because I run out of wall space, and I just put it up against things on a bookshelf or whatever. It looks quite nice. And then you may be asking, why this blue tape? Well, I like to gesso the painting, and then what I do is gesso is like a white paint that acrylic and oils adhere to really nicely. So I'm not painting directly on the wood. And then I actually illustrate whatever the painting is going to be with pencil, and I put it on there, a graphite, and I put it on, and hopefully it captures the image that I want. That's one of the trickiest parts. And then I go over it with these alcohol markers, these Copic alcohol markers that kind of just do value. And I use these instead of the pencil because the pencil can smudge, or it can actually be erased by the painting process itself, and I like to put layers on. And then hopefully the painting's done once I've done that. And then I put this tape on before I even do the gesso. You can see it here, with the hopes that when I take the tape off, it leaves these really clean edges. Sometimes I put the tape on in these layers, and I never take note of where they have gone. Of course, I grab a couple that aren't revealing the wood right away. There we go. So you can see that once you get to the wood, and this is why I've been sitting on this, it creates this really nice edge where you're seeing the true wood that the image is painted on. I find this to be a really nice neutral. There are some paintings where I have painted the edges, and if that's something that you want, that is possible totally, but I really like this look of having the painting and then the wood framing that it was made on visible on the outside. And so I do that all the way around, and I think that looks really nice. And I hope that you do too. So yeah, if you're looking at products on my website, that is what they're made out of, and that's how it's kind of built. Unless otherwise noted, there are some paintings, of course, that I do on paper, and that's just paper, and you'd want to put that in a frame, and the logistics of shipping it to people is something that I haven't quite figured out yet, but I'm going to. And thank you. Thanks for watching.